The Ukrainian military destroyed millions of dollars worth of Russian equipment in just 2 days with the help of the Army of Drones project. This video was published by the Minister of Digital Transformation of Ukraine, Mikhailo Fedorov, on his Telegram channel. The enemy equipment was destroyed by Achilles strike drones.
Among the Russian occupiers' vehicles hit were a tank, a Tor M2K anti-aircraft missile system, an armored personnel carrier, a Ural, and the Kushetka B command and control vehicle. Thanks to the soldiers for their powerful work, and to each of you for supporting the Army of Drones. Mikhailo Fedorov, Minister of Digital Transformation of Ukraine, on Telegram.
As a part of the Army of Drones, 10,000 drone operators have already been trained, and 10,000 more will be trained in the near future. Drones strike effectively and accurately on the battlefield. A drone of Ukrainian production with a range of 1,000 kilometers has been successfully used in Ukraine. The details are not yet known, but the press secretary of Ukroboronprom has published a photo with the commander-in-chief of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, Valery Zaluzhny, the commander of the Air Forces, Mykola Oleshchuk, and the general director of Ukroboronprom, Yuri Gusev. The photo is signed like this, after the successful usage of our drone for 1,000 kilometers.
It is difficult to overestimate the importance of unmanned aerial vehicles. Moreover, both aircraft in the air and unmanned platforms that operate on land and sea. I would like to recall that the usage of such unmanned vehicles at sea contributed to the fact that for the first time in the history of warfare, strikes were carried out on ships in the Sevastopol Bay.
Deputy Minister of Strategic Industries of Ukraine, Serhiy Boyev, said in an interview with Reuters that Kyiv was negotiating with manufacturers from Germany, Italy, France and Eastern Europe about the production of weapons by them in Ukraine itself.
The future deterrence of aggression will require a strong defense industry in Ukraine, a strong Ukrainian Armed Forces. That's why we think international partners coming to Ukraine, setting up production and making Ukraine part of the security framework for the free world is so essential. Serhiy Boyev, Deputy Minister of Strategic Industries of Ukraine, in an interview with Reuters.
The armed forces of Ukraine daily inflict losses on the enemy, protecting their land. Since the beginning of Russia's full-scale war against Ukraine, the invaders have lost about 130 tank battalions. This is more than 4,000 tanks. This would not have been possible without the powerful defense system of Ukraine. According to experts, the defense industry of Ukraine is developing by leaps and bounds.
Not only developments have been adopted, but we see how their usage is expanding, and moreover, effectively. There is a perspective here. The production of our military-industrial complex is turned on and is gaining momentum.
It is the protection of Ukraine from the air that gives results on the battlefield. The Ukrainian commanders make the right decisions at the front. This was stated by NATO Secretary-General Jens Stoltenberg. Stoltenberg added that this is a sign of NATO's readiness to support Ukraine in the long term.
The Ukrainians have now launched the offensive. They are gaining ground. It's still early days. We know that Ukrainians face a difficult terrain. They face dug-in Russian resistance. The Russians have been able to establish static, well-prepared defense lines with minefields, with dragon teeth, with tank trenches. But this equipment is exactly the type of equipment the Ukrainians need to overcome those well-prepared Russian defensive lines.
Our own defense system and the help of allies are already helping the armed forces of Ukraine to repel enemy attacks. The Danish parliament approved a package of military assistance to Ukraine in the amount of almost 3 billion euros for 2023-2028. Ukraine has also received significant military assistance from Germany, which included precision-guided munitions and other military equipment. In addition, deliveries of missiles for Patriot anti-aircraft missile systems are expected. Reported by Anastasia Tarnavska, Victoria Smirnova, UATV News.